Did I tell you I never owned He-Man as a kid? Let's go. I'm sure I've mentioned this before in one of my videos, or 10. I never owned He-Man as a kid. When I was growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. That was the one action figure that I begged for and asked for, and my mom never bought it. I'm not going to act like I didn't have a good amount of toys. Now that I'm grown up and I see what I did have, my mom bought me a good amount of stuff, so, you know, I shouldn't complain. But He-Man, for some reason, she just never felt the price was justified. I'd ask for He-Man, she bought me Warduke, and I loved him. I asked for He-Man, she bought me Crystar from Crystar and the Crystal Castles. I asked for He-Man, she bought me Black Star. I mean, I got every lead hero with a sword, sometimes a villain, but I never got He-Man. She bought me Faker He-Man and a bunch of other Master of the Universe figures, but never He-Man. I was rambling through all that to say that the reason I know and love Warduke is because he was the first figure my mom bought me instead of He-Man. And I thought he was so cool looking. I played with him to death. I pretended he was He-Man. When I saw NECA announce this, I knew I had to have it, and I told myself I wasn't going to get it. And man, I just gave in because I saw the picture online. It looks so good. Even if you're not into Dungeons and Dragons, I'm sure once I open this up, you're going to see why you might want to add it to your collection. There is no arguing that he is a beautiful figure, man. Look at that. Love it. Warduke fights as a remorseless, cold-hearted mercenary who works for coin. The evil swordsman serves Kellic as a cohort and adventure companion from time to time. He wields a flame-tongue long sword and wears a dread helm. He never moves his helmet to reveal his face to others, but the visor beneath it is that of a grim, hideously scarred gladiator. They also have the character Grimsword. I don't have a connection to him. I never owned him when I was little. I think I remember him from the cartoon. I don't think I'll be getting that one. If I see it in person and I feel him, I'll get him, but I'm not going to order him online. That backdrop is prime evil. Oh yeah, buddy, look at that bad boy. Love it. He's got an alternate, was that a grabbing metal hand? He has a pointing finger, a grabbing non-metal hand. He's got a long sword, short sword, looks like a dagger, maybe? I don't know. I'm not up on my medieval weaponry. Flame effects. Oh, and that shield. Lord have mercy. Look at all those glorious accessories. Can't wait to get this guy all dressed up. Whoa, mama. Alright, so FYI, be very careful. The short sword sheath comes with a link chain on it, and then there's an open large link here that you have to put it on, but it comes open. So if you're moving around and flailing about and don't notice that, it might fall off, and you know how these things disappear. So you'll put that through the loop and then close it with your fingers or pliers or something. And be careful, it's open on this end too, so it fell off when I was trying to put it on. Oh, NECA. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. Alright, this puppy is absolutely exquisite. Look at the paint, man. That reflective paint on the helmet jumps off. The amulet on his chest. The spikes. His shoulder harness. Looks like it has a nice wash on it. The leather looks realistic. Look at the weathering on the strap for his arm. Look at the shading on his loin fur. That skull or whatever it is in the middle. Down to his boots have those red jewels on it. Chainmail, attention to detail. That paint. The metal on his leg. That golden blue on the sheath. That's the one that hangs by the real plastic chain. Sheath for his sword. That thing Don't tell me that's not real leather. It's gotta be leather. His pouch painted with a gold buckle. Man, NECA killed it. Can't forget the shield. That thing is dope. Whew. Alright, does this amulet move? The amulet is glued down. It's glued to the harness here. Okay, so don't try and pull that off. Alright, so the head gives you, ow, sugar honey iced tea. Okay, those are sharp. You get a 360 right there at the head. A little bit of an evil tilt left. For some reason, you get much more of an evil tilt to the right. I love how those red eyes appearing at you from under the helmet. That is so fresh. Very generous looking down. Great range looking up. Arms get up yay high. Huggy huggy, not so snuggy. To hug a dragon. Wingspan healthy, not sick. Single jointed elbows give me that 90-degree king tut. Those wrist hinges give you a repulsor blast on the flesh hand. Not so much articulation on the armored hand because of the armor. But you know what's dope? If you look under the armor here, you can see his charred fleshy hand. That is noise. Oh, almost missed the straps under there. You get a 360 at the shoulder. 360 at the bicep, and 360 at the wrist. He has an abdominal rocker down there. It's kind of hard to see unless you look at it from the side. Very little crunch range there. That looks like he's dry heaving a bit. Gives a little bit of that Warduke way back. Hey, I'm a flexible mercenary. He can lean with it. He can rock with it. And give you a nice, stiff, shallow roll with it. Now, even if he does get a 360 up here, you got all these harnesses, so it doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to turn him without ripping those up. The bend's not bad for the Duke of War. You can kick it a little bit. Okay, Warduke with that split action. I'm shocked. Pleasantly surprised. Coming through with that rated PG Van Damme edge. You can't see nothing under there. Except his skull. Chink in the armor, there's no thigh cut. You do get a 360 at the knee. And nothing at the calf or the boot. Single joint knee gives you almost a perfect 90-degree angle there. But he's not kicking his own butt. His boot is not hard leather. So these little cuffs on the boot actually move. That is F-R-E-S-H. He's more Sneak King than Prancer. Oh, verily forsooth, yon Warduke is said dancer. And that made no sense. I gotta brush up on my medieval top. Rockles. And you can get a 360 on those feet. And biggin'. The tippy top of his helmet is 7.5 inches. To the tippy top of his wingtip ears is 8 inches. You can see he measures favorably against Ant-Man, which is what, 11 inches, I think? No, 10 inches. I forgot. He'd make a great Demon Knight for your Doctor Strange shelf. Nothing says waking up like Folgers in your cup. Easily in my top 5 of 2023. This thing is fantastic. I have no complaints. Articulation is fine. It's NECA. I know exactly what to expect. Plus, he's Warduke. He's not going to be jumping around like Spider-Man. He's freaking awesome. Even if you don't collect Dungeons & Dragons and you're not into NECA, this guy, you can use him on a bunch of different shelves. DC, Marvel, maybe not G.I. Joe, but he'll fit right in. Doesn't matter if he's out of scale, because look at him. He's like a demon warrior. You can make it work. Let me know what you think about this. I know when I asked which figure you want me to review, none of you said Warduke. Does this video change your mind? Is this something that you would add to your shelf? I highly recommend it. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. Keep coming back for more. Thanks for all the support lately, and thank you for all those that have been there supporting for a while. Channel's having a really, 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 really good month. Getting lots of new subscribers, lots of views, lots of traffic. Love it. Let me know what else you want to see. Till next time, geek out.